So, Kaiju No. 8. You know, recently I've been watching this anime named Kaiju No. 8. This show has been hyped a lot by the manga readers, so yeah, I had to give it a try. And I gotta say, the hype is real. I found the story kinda interesting, cause in this world, humanity is under constant threats from gigantic monsters known as Kaiju. These creatures wreak havoc across Japan, destroy everything. It's kind of a problem. And yeah, because of that, it led to a specialized force dedicated to combating these beasts. And at the center of the story is Kafka Habino, the main character. Bro's life is kinda similar to a lot of people. Had big dreams, didn't work out, now he's living a 9 to 5. Kafka works as a member of the cleaning crew, responsible for dealing with the aftermath of Kaiju attacks. Position places him far from the front lines of battle, which is not what Bro wanted when he was an ambitious kid. He had big dreams of joining the defense force to fight the Kaiju directly, but life never turns out that way, unless you're Eren. Sucks, man, it's not fair. But wait a minute, Bro is Eren. Now, as you know in anime, if you hate something with a passion, and you are the main character of that particular anime, you're probably gonna turn into what you hate, and that's what happened. Kafka, the main character of Kaiju No. 8, became a Kaiju. How did Bro become what he hates the most? Eren, Ken, Light? Anyway, that's where the interesting story of Kaiju No. 8 unfolds. Now, one of the most interesting parts of this anime is the main character. One of the first things a lot of people notice about this anime is the main character is an old guy. That's what the whippersnapper new-gen anime fans say nowadays, and they're right. Unlike the youthful protagonist who starts their journeys with remarkable powers, Kafka is a late bloomer in the world of defense forces against Kaiju. He's literally 10 years late into his main character story. His dream of joining the defense force had been put on hold, leading him to live a life of cleaning up after Kaiju attacks rather than fighting them. In a sense, his backstory does set a relatable foundation for his character. Kafka does kinda embody the struggle against societal expectations and self-imposed limitations. The transformation Kafka undergoes after becoming a host for a Kaiju entity is both literal and metaphorical. Physically, he gains the ability to fight on par with the monsters he once cleaned up after the crap. Bro was literally cleaning up after Kaiju doo-doo. The trauma must have caused him to become a Kaiju. Now, what do I mean by metaphorically? I'm trying to say this change challenges his identity and aspirations, pushing him into a moral and existential crisis that resonates with anyone who has struggled to reconcile who they are with who they want to be. If you've watched Tokyo Ghoul, a similar thing kinda happens to the main character of the anime. But unlike Kafka, he's way too deep in the sauce. Now, the main character isn't the only good character in the anime. Characters like Mina Ashiro, Kafka's childhood friend, and the commander of the defense force unit provide not only a personal connection to Kafka's past, but also represent the ideals and challenges Kafka aspires to confront. The dynamics between Kafka and Mina, filled with interesting and shared history and unspoken tension, does make the story a lot more interesting to me. Now, it's gonna be my boy, Rino Ichikawa, Kafka's super supportive younger colleague. This guy is a W. He's one of the big reasons why I decided to continue with the story. Rino represents the new generation of defenders, and unlike Kafka's old bones, unburdened by failure and brimming with optimism. I like his relationship and interactions with Kafka. Rino is definitely a bro. He put light in Kafka's dark world. He's the Goku to Vegeta. He's the Naruto to Sasuke. The ultimate bro. Now, for those who have read the manga, I think they can all agree that the story has an engaging plot. This anime presents a seemingly straightforward narrative. Humanity's fight against monstrous creatures sounds as simple as it is. However, the plot quickly diverges from a typical monster fighting story by integrating deeply personal and existential themes. Kafka brings a unique twist to the story. With his late entry into the defense force and his mysterious transformation into a Kaiju human hybrid, I think that this angle does add a bit of depth to the story. And one of the big reasons the anime does kind of stand out is because of the mystery and suspense. Origins of the Kaiju to the true nature of Kafka's powers. The story does plant questions into our minds, makes us confused, makes us question our whole lives. I think it's safe to say that Kaiju No. 8 is one of the most interesting animes we have gotten this season. And if you haven't watched it, then please just try it out. It's a pretty interesting anime. And yeah, that's all I had to say. If you enjoyed watching the video, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and peace.